Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Chembasis. So in this lecture I am going to discuss about carbocation and carboanion. So what is called this carbocation species and what is called this carboanion species and how they are related with Lewis acid and Lewis base, that I am going to cover in this lecture. Okay. So as you can see that we all know that this carbon atom always has total 4 number of electrons. Why they have 4 number of electrons? So if they have 4 number of electrons, then they will have total 8 valence shell electrons. Okay, they will possess 8 valence shell electrons, so that their electronic configuration will be like a noble gas electronic configuration. So that's why they always try to form 4 bonds. So you can see that there are total 4 number of bonds: 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what happens sometimes that this carbon and this Z, suppose there is a carbon is bonded with another atom that is called Z. So suppose in some reaction what happened that this carbon Z bond can be broken. Okay, so this carbon Z bond can be broken in 2 ways. So in the first way, what happened that this electrons that is associated with this carbon Z bond will go to this Z atom. So you can see that carbon atom will lose 1 electron. So this carbon atom will become uh, electron positive. On the other hand, the excess electron will come to this Z atom. So it will possess one negative charge. So this species that is formed due to the heterolytic breakage of this carbon Z bond is called carbocation or carbocationic species. So why it is called carbocation? Obviously it has carbon atom, so that's why this term carbo is called, and as it is a cationic species because of this positive charge on the carbon atom, so that's why they are called carbocation. Okay. Now in the second case, what happened that instead of the obviously carbon Z bond is broken in this case also, but whatever the electrons that is associated with this carbon Z bond will come on this carbon atom. So that's why this carbon atom will have now excess electrons. So that's why it has a negative charge over it. On the other hand, this Z atom will have one positive charge over it. Okay, so as it has a negative charge over it, so these types of species are called carboanion. So carbo because it has the carbon atom, and as it is an anionic species, so that's why it is called carboanion. So basically this carbocation and carboanionic species are formed due to these types of heterolytic bond breakage. Okay, now as you can see this carbocation, it has only 3 bonds, and this carbon atom has positive charge. Now you can see that as it has 3 bonds, so it has total 6 number of valence shell electrons. So as it has 6 number of valence shell electrons, this carbon atom is always very much electron deficient. Okay, it always try to snatch electron from other species. Okay, so that's why it always try to snatch electrons from other species so that it could fill its octet. Okay, so that's why these types of carbocations are very much electron deficient. On the other hand, if you see my previous lecture where I have talked about the definition of Lewis acid, according to that definition, Lewis acid always try to accept electrons from other. So similar thing occur for carbocation also. Carbocation also love to accept electrons from other. So that's why this carbocation are basically nothing but a type of Lewis acid only, as it always loves to or always try to accept electrons from others, so they are nothing but Lewis acid. Okay, on the other hand, if you see in case of carboanion, these carboanions are electron excess because it has one negative charge over it. Okay, so that's why they always try to get rid of that excess electron by donating it to the other species. Okay. On the other hand, according to the definition of Lewis base, always try to donate electrons to the other. So same thing occur in case of carboanion. Carboanion also, as it is electron excess, it will also try to donate electrons to other. So that's why these types of carboanionic species are nothing but a type of Lewis base. Okay, so this is the relationship between between carbocation and carboanion with Lewis acid and Lewis base. So what is this relationship? All the carbocations are nothing but Lewis acid and all the carboanions are nothing but Lewis base. Okay, now you can see that this carbocation, as it is electron deficient, so that's why it always love to accept electron from other. It love electrons so that it could fulfill its octet electronic configuration. So as it love to accept electrons, they are also called electrophilic, or they are also called electrophile, because they love to accept electrons from others. So that's why they are called electrophilic species. Now remember that these types of carbocation and carboanionic species are not very much stable. They are highly unstable. Why they are highly unstable? Because of this six valential electron. They always try to snatch electrons from other and will form these types of compounds. So they are not very much stable. So they are basically formed as an intermediate species in any types of chemical reactions. So this thing you have to remember, that carbocations are not a very stable species. They are basically reaction intermediate, carbocations or carboanions. Okay. Now this is, you can see a ketone compound. So not only carbocation, some other carbon atom which has some electron which are electron deficient due to some kinds of bond polarity can also act like electrophile. Okay, so this is an example. You can see this is a basically ketone compound where it has carbon oxygen double bond. Now as you know that this oxygen atom is much more electronegative compared to carbon atom, so this oxygen atom always try to draw electron towards itself. So that's why this a partial negative charge will be formed over the oxygen atom and a partial positive charge will be formed over this carbon atom. So as there is a partial positive charge formed over this carbon atom, this carbon atom is bit electron deficient. That's why it will love to accept electron from other species or Lewis base. So that's why these types of carbon center are called electrophilic center or electrophile. So that's why they will participate in these types of reaction where this Lewis base will donate one electron and these types of reaction will occur. Okay, so not only carbocation but these types of compounds are also act as a electrophile. Okay, on the other hand, these types of carboanion always try to donate electrons, so that's why they are called Lewis base according to the definition of this Lewis base. And these types of carbon anion always try to find some positive center where it could deposit its negative charge. So if you if it's find some positive center like this, it will donate electron there. So that's why they are as it is they are seeking for a positive center, so they are also called the nucleophile. Okay, so these types of carboanions are also called nucleophile. Okay, so what we have understood from this lecture, that all the Lewis acids are basically electrophile because the Lewis acid loves to accept electrons, so that's why they are called electrophile also. On the other hand, all the Lewis base are nucleophile because they will try to donate electrons to some electron deficient center or positive center. So that's why they all the Lewis bases are nothing but nucleophile. Okay, now let's see some example of this reaction between electrophilic center and nucleophilic center. So you can see this is the compound that is called the benzaldehyde, where you can see there is carbon oxygen double bond is there. So this carbon atom is basically partially positively charged and this oxygen atom is partially negatively charged. So that's why this carbon atom is basically act as an electrophilic center. So they love to accept electron from any nucleophile. So you can see that this cyanide ion basically act as a nucleophile because of the excess negative charge over this carbon atom. So they will donate, it will donate the excess electron to this electrophilic center, and this types of reaction will occur. On the other hand, this is another reaction between nucleophile and electrophile, where you can see that there is a lone pair of electrons over this nitrogen atom, and these types of compound like boron trifluoride, you can see that in case of boron trifluoride, it has total 6 valence shell electrons. As its octet is not being filled, so that's why they always try to accept electrons from other. So that's why they act as a electrophile. So you can see that these lone pairs of electrons will be donated to this electrophilic center, and these types of bond formation or reaction will be occurred. So these are the some examples of the reaction between nucleophile and electrophile. And in this lecture, basically I have talked about what is called the carbocation, what is called the carboanion, and why carbocations are called the electrophile and carboanions are called nucleophile. So these things I have discussed in brief in this lecture. So if you do have any questions regarding this lecture, you can ask me through the comment section. And if you do like this video and my channel, you can subscribe to my channel Chembiosis. And thank you very much for watching this video till the end.